over the last year, we've talked to a very large number of companies, everything from small companies to multi-billion-dollar companies. As we talk to them, you know, in general, the common theme was around the concerns of not having visibility over potential impacts to changes, but it went a little bit more than that. When you have a CIO that is supposed to be, or a VP of IT that is supposed to, they always want to be very proud about being in control of the environment. One of the things that really, really sits wrong with them is that at any moment in time that there is an outage, the first phone call that comes in from somebody above, the CEO or somebody else, is obviously, what happened and what are you doing about it? And as they got those calls, they feel very uncomfortable in many cases when they know that they did it to themselves. Meaning, at first they don't know what really went on, but then when they have to explain that, well, we rolled out a change and we broke you, that's not a good conversation to have with any business owner or CEO. So that's a common theme that we saw across. That is, it's just very, very uncomfortable for them. Now, having the visibility to understand how changes can potentially impact the stakeholders and services in general is an area where, they got really interested about it, but they kind of told us, well, we don't know how you're going to solve the problem. And when we came back a month later with implementation and we did the demos, and the light went on as to how the approach that we're using to do so, it was incredibly to see their reaction and their excitement about, wow, it's simple but practical. And it doesn't require an army to implement it. It requires simple integration that can be done in a matter of days, not months like most enterprise applications out there. So I think the reaction that we got was even more reinforcing of it's a big problem and people do want a solution and they do want a practical solution.